Okay, let's do problem 3. So here we have find the surface area and volume of each triangular prism. Okay, let's start with part A. So volume's actually a little bit easier, I think. And so the volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. And just like how the length of a rectangle is length times width and then a triangle is 1/2 length times width, or base times height, it's the same thing here. We're going to say volume equals 1/2 length times width times height. It's important to note that the height has to form a right angle, just like in a triangle. And so let's plug and chug. Now we know that 1/2 length, we can say is 15, width is 3. Those are interchangeable, but I'll just say 15 and 3 there for length and width. Height is going to be 8. If we plug that into our calculator, we're going to get 180 millimeters cubed. Okay, now let's do surface area. So when we're doing surface area, I think the best way to start is to think about how many faces you have, how many sides you need to count and add together. So here we've got this one, we have the bottom, we have this side piece over here, and then we have the front and the back. So we have 5 faces total. These two, the front and the back, are going to be identical. And so that's going to be, for area of a triangle there, we're going to say 1/2 times 8 times 15. And we're going to multiply that by 2 because we have 2 identical faces like that. For the bottom, we have 15 times 3, and that's a rectangle, so just 15 times 3. For that side, we have 8 as our height, 3 as our width. And so we're going to say, this should be a plus sign right here too, plus 15 times 3 plus 8 times 3. And then the final face we have to deal with is this one right here. So we have 17 times 3 for that rectangle. And now we can plug and chug. So we can do 17 times 3 plus 8 times 3 plus 15 times 3 plus 2 times 1/2 times 8 times 15. And that's going to give us 240. Now volume, we said millimeters cubed. Here we're going to say for area, surface area, millimeters squared. Okay, let's go to part B. We'll start with volume again, 1/2 times length times width times height. Height and width here have to form that right angle. And so we're just going to say 1/2 times 15 times 12 times 8. We can plug and chug. We can say that that'll give us 720. And we'll say centimeters cubed for volume. Now for surface area, we can't really see all the faces here, but we know we're going to have this square and the same thing on the left side over here that we just can't see. We know that this is going to be 10. And so we're going to say 2 times 15 times 10. And then we're going to have the triangle face here in the front. We know that same thing is going to be in the back, we just can't see it. So we're going to say 1/2, or since we have 2 of those, we'll say 2. And then the triangle area formula, 1/2 times base times height, so 1/2 times 12 times 8. And the last face we're concerned about is the bottom here. That's going to be 12 times 15. So we'll say plus 12 times 15. If we plug this into our calculator, we're going to get 576. And we're going to say centimeters squared for surface area.